All right, everybody, our girl's Babymonster first comeback was Stuck in the Middle. It's absolutely beautiful. This was really, really pretty. Oh my God. This actually blew me away. This song blew me away. I'm so proud of these young ladies. I think they definitely shut the haters up with this one. I'm going to be talking about the music video, song, and the lyrics. Also, guys, Aeon is coming back. They said that Aeon will have to re-record the songs with her vocals in it, but she will not be in this music video. Let's go. Music video. Okay, first of all, this music video was so beautiful and it had so many things that I like. It had like the space, storybook, fairy, princess, floral vibe, and I think it was just dreamy. It was just a very cool video. And one of my favorite part is Reika sitting on top of like a planet. And I said this in the last video that I did about them. One of the girls had like a solo part. You could have saw them like standing in front of like a huge colorful softball, or maybe sitting on top of a softball, singing or rapping. That would have been dope. And I also like the part where Kachita is standing outside of like the building. It kind of looks like a princess castle, something like Rapunzel would have stood by. It kind of gave me like princess vibes with her standing outside on the balcony. I thought that was really cute. And her and Parita as well. And kind of like a dollhouse too, but like a storybook dollhouse. And I love how Roja came in with the green dress. She was giving me like Tinkerbell vibes. It was just so cute. I also love when Rami was like sitting in front of the flowers. I thought that was really pretty. And I kind of like the crystal ball thing they had between like Kachita and Rami. And even when Kachita had touched the crystal ball, and like all the flower petals started like flowing around her. I think that was cute as well. And my girl Asa looks gorgeous with the pink dress and like the black run with like, it's like basically like the stars floating around her. I thought that was just really pretty. Then Reika come in, Asa passes the star to Reika almost like she passed in the mic, and then Reika starts rapping. I thought that was pretty dope. Then they show like a whole bunch of different scenes where like really pretty, like it's like the stairway to heaven or something like that. And then they see the girls sitting by the flowers, and you have Asa playing the piano. All of that together was just really beautiful. Then the girls on the stairs, then the girls at the end just sitting all together like in front of like outer space. I just thought that was really, really nice. All of those scenes put together. Also, one of my favorite parts too is when Rami is inside of the huge bubble. It's like it's floating in the water. I think that is so dope, and that was so cool that they did that. That was really pretty. Now let's talk about the song. First of all, I love how Reika started off the song like when she said, "All this time we've been together." That it reminded me of like Boys to Men, where your boy would always start the song off with like the singing, talking. You can hear the other girls in the back like harmonizing. I love how she started the song off. That gave me like straight like 90s R&B vibes, and I was here for it. And I love how Kachita and Parita have that like, oh no, 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 that kind of melody they going for. After Reika gets done rapping, I really, really like that. Then I like how Asa comes in with more like an open tone. You leave my feet off of the ground. It's more open. It's more open. And I like how she did that. Then Kachita kind of follows that with that. Then she gives you a little bit of like a head voice, almost a high note. Then Rami comes in with a very sweet tone, like, promise it forever. Very sweet. Like almost like she's just talking to you in a very soft, like gentle tone, but like with a melody. And then Asa kind of flows with that like softer tone, just like Rami was doing. And they do a little bit of harmonization, kind of playing off each other, like do with the back and forth notes. I like that as well. And then after that, Roja comes in, with some sauce, like, you're the spark, you're my everything. I like how she came in. It was like, it's strong, but not too overpowering. It's really nice. It just gave it a little bit of spice to the song. Like she did a couple of runs. Like her runs are really nice. Her tone is like really pretty. Really unique. Now I can promise you all is my love. I love that. I love that her voice. And I love how Reika came into it with the rap. At first it was kind of just like, you say you love me, you say me care, and then she switched all that I know is and she put a little, I hate to say this word, but she put a little swag in it. And I just love how the girls would like play off each other. Like one girl would sing something, the other girl would sing it, and she might sing it with more like a little bit more soulfulness, and the other girl was singing more lighter. Then they would do like one girl was singing one part and they would harmonize in the back. I just like how they did that. This song is just such a vibe. It's awesome. It really is. Because let me tell you something about Babymonster. One thing Babymonster gonna do, they gonna sing, man. They gonna sing. They gonna sing. A-N-G song. These girls really got some real vocals, and they're so young to be singing like that. Like that's insane. These girls really got that talent, and I just love that this is the kind of songs that they need to sing. Like when they did like their pre-debut Dream, that showed off their abilities. We already saw on the show that they can sing, but this is something that these girls need to do for real. Like Batter Up was a cute song, but Stuck in the Middle is the type of music that Babymonster needs to do. And I would still like them to try different genres and different things as well, but as long as they can show their vocals off, because Babymonster is a group who has talent. And when you have a group that like this, show their vocals off, because this is gonna make Babymonster stand out from the crowd. Their abilities to sing like this. Even my girl Reka, I know she's more of a rapper, she sounded really good vocally in this as well. This song was very pretty, magical, enchanting, and soulful. It was just a great song altogether. This was a 10 out of 10 for me. Yep, I like this for real. I love this. It's going in the playlist for sure. Now, let's talk about the lyrics. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite lyrics and what I feel like my interpretation of what I think the song means. Right, let's just talk with the first verse that Reka says. It basically says, all this time we've been together, but I still don't know how you feel. I wish you would just talk. It's kind of like when you're supposed to be dating somebody, or maybe y'all just talking. You like them and you think that they like you back, but they're not really saying much to you. They don't really communicate with you. One minute you feel like y'all are close, but the next minute you don't. You kind of don't know where you at. Like, what's the label? Are we boyfriend, girlfriend, or are we just friends? Like, what's going on? Okay, let's go with Kachita says that maybe it's make believe, maybe it can't be true. I try to tell myself I'm not in love with you. I thought that I knew everything. I guess I don't know anything. Yeah, so it's basically like her talking to herself, like, maybe it's make believe. Like, when you like somebody but they're not really communicating with you, like they're giving you mixed signals, maybe it's not true, maybe they're not really into me that much, so you try to convince yourself that you don't like them either, like, oh well, maybe they don't really like me, I don't really like them either, but like deep down inside you really do like them. You're just really waiting for them to kind of confirm how they feel about you back, because you do it because you don't want to get your feelings hurt. You don't want to say you like somebody but they don't like you back, so you try to convince yourself that you don't when you really do. It's kind of like I thought I knew everything. But, when you're young, sometimes you might think you know everything about love, but as you get older, you realize you don't really know that much. You're still learning as you grow. And the part where Parita says, I get emotional, I get hysterical, wondering if there's a bunch of things I'm not supposed to know. I try my best to let it go, but baby, you bring me back. It's basically like when you like somebody and they're not saying nothing to you, or maybe they give you mixed signals, you sitting there, you're wondering, maybe they like somebody else. Maybe they don't like me like that. Maybe they're into somebody else because they're not really telling me how they feel. I'm not really getting a vibe from them. So maybe they're trying to hide something from me, or maybe they just don't want to be mean and not tell me the truth, or maybe you're not really supposed to know how they feel just yet. Just maybe they like you, they're too afraid to say it. But you just get emotional about it because you like somebody, and you just really want to know how they feel. And there's a part in the song with multiple girls singing at different times. Where it said, you lift my feet off the ground, you spin me around and around. I don't ever want to come down. When you're in love, you feel like you're kind of floating in the sky. It's just that sense of love, and it's just like that person, like your heart is floating. That's what it's kind of like. Person just lifts you off. They sweep you off of your feet. They make you feel like you're floating on cloud 9. Then the part when it's like, you tell me that you need me, then you walk away. Keep promising forever with the words you say. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm stuck in the middle with you, boy. You really got me confused. It's like when somebody tells you, oh, I need you, I love you so much, da 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 da. They're just promising all these words. Oh, I'm gonna be with you. I love you. I need you. But then every time you go to be with them, they're either walking away from you, or they're ignoring you, or they're going to hang out with other girls, or hang out with their friends. They're putting other things over you, promising you all these empty words. I want to be with you, da 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 da. But they never really make any effort to try to be with you. And then it's like, I'm stuck in the middle with you. It's like, I'm stuck in the middle because I don't know what to do. You're confusing me. You want to be with me, or do you not? It's like, just tell me what you want. If you want to be together, we can be together. If not, then let me move on with my life. It's like they're just sending you mixed signals. And that's the whole thing of the song. Like, it's a person that you love, but they don't communicate right. They don't know how to communicate with you. They can't tell you how they really feel. They're just playing with your emotions. And that's basically what they do. They're playing with your emotions. And you're just so happy with this person that it's hard for you to walk away, because they make you feel like you're floating, you're flying in the sky. But at the same time, they hurt your feelings so much because they confuse you, because they just won't tell you how they really feel. how they really feel about you. I also really like the part where Asa says, is like, you were the spark, light in the dark, pulling me in, push me out, pulling me back again. Basically, it's like a person that you love so much. You know, they was your spark. They was your light in the dark. If you was in a dark place, they literally brought light into your life. So they pull you in with all that love, and then they push you back. They stop communicating with you. They stop talking to you. They start ignoring you. And then you think they don't like you anymore. And then all of a sudden, as soon as you start moving on with your life, here they come back, pulling you back in, and you start loving them again. And that's why it's so hard to get away from them, because even though you're confused about their feelings, you love them so much. It's hard for you to walk away. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. I think we all have liked somebody who just play with our emotions when we were young, and we had to learn that sometimes you got to let those people go, because you don't know where you stand with them. Like, you know, when they say you are my everything, give these people too much attention. We waste too much time on these people, and we should just focus on ourselves. Also, I love when Reka does her rapping. She said, you say you love me, you say you care, but when we're together, it's like you're not even there. It's like sometimes we give these people too much. They give us nothing. You know, when you do too much for people and you feel like you're the only person that's trying to work on a relationship and they're not even there, like you could be talking to them and they're like dozing off, not even paying attention to you. It's time to pack it up and leave. They playing with you. They playing you, girl. Let that man go. It's a beautiful but sad song. The lyrics are very beautiful but sad. It's just liking somebody and just realizing that you're putting a lot of effort into a relationship. The person is just not giving you the same energy back, and it's like you don't know what to do, but you know you can't stay like this forever. You're just stuck in the middle. Also, before I close out this video, I want to say all the girls look beautiful. The outfits was on point. The hair was on point. And guys, comment down below what was your favorite part of the music video. And like I always say, stay true to yourself. Stay blessed, be happy, be nice people. And deuces, baby. Bow.